What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mammoth Ego, Mr. I Love You 3000, and of course, Iron Man here in the Louis Vuitton armor, bringing you the perfected Street Sweeper build today. That's right, this is a perfected build. I don't know that it can really get much better than this, and after you see this baby in action, I'm sure you will agree. So without further ado, let's get it on. Yeah. So here is the perfected Street Sweeper build. Here is all the gear, all the stats, and all the skills. Let's dive on in. Alright, so here we can see my current setup is made up of a big mixture of pieces. So here you can see my melee piece here, which is from the Elite Raid. Really important stats on this are the top, or not the stats, sorry, the two important perks on this are lightweight and apex damage. So light combo finishers and signature attacks deal sonic damage. Super key for making this build hop, literally. Hyperflex laser damage, this is just an icing at this point. It's decent to have, but we're not relying on our laser damage for much, except for like bosses. So, but the sonic damage on this puncher is really what's most important. The other nice thing about this is that it, as you can see, is 111 precision, which is really near the cap, and 101 valor. Forego any other stats on this one, it went pure damage. Next we have the Elite Laser. This one is, I believe, from the previous pre-2.3 era. So this laser is a vibranium double leak. All range attacks performed while aiming or flying deal vibranium damage and 20% increased damage while overcharged. Really the most important thing here is the double leak and the vibranium damage while aiming. This double leak is the first part of the key to this build. So attacking an enemy with vibranium damage that has an active sonic status will spread the vibranium status to nearby enemies. Okay? So that means any dude that's already hit with sonic, you hit him with vibranium, he will spread vibranium to other dudes. Okay? Next we have our chest piece. So defeating enemies using the Unibeam ability will explode. Inflict 25% additional damage to enemies afflicted by active vibranium status. This is super key for making this really pop off as well. This is where, because all your enemies are going to be afflicted by vibranium when these status leaks are popping off, which means they're going to be taking 25% increased damage from all your status leaks as well. Super key. The Unibeam one, just whatever, that was just icing on the cake. Honestly, if you can get this exact setup but with energy lattice on the top, it might be a little bit better to have that defensive perk in there. There may be other perks that go better in this as well, but right now this is definitely amazing for me. Again, I'm rocking 113 precision, which is the cap on the new gear, and 105 valor. Pure damage piece again. Next up we have the reactor, which is a regular raid reactor. Valor, Resilience, Precision rolled pretty nicely on this one. Important one on this one though is actually the top two perks again. Sonic Reverberation Cryo Leak. So attacking an enemy with sonic damage that has active vibranium status spreads cryo to nearby enemies. Increase the fill rate of vibranium status by 20%. So that means every time our other one pops off here, it'll fill even faster. It means our lasers fill faster, everything's just so much more. 20% extra fill, and then Valor, Resilience, Precision, as I said, that's just good rolls all around. So for minor artifacts here, I'm rocking a triple proficiency piece, which really increases my perk proc chance as well as my critical hits. So this is super key for anything that's perk percentage chance based. And then of course, that was a mouthful. And then of course, on this one, this is a Precision Valor Resolve piece with the Cryo Double Leak. So attacking an enemy with cryo damage that has active vibranium status effect spreads cryo to nearby enemies. Well, that's going to be all of them because they're all going to be covered in vibranium, and because of this one, they're going to be spreading cryo to one another and vibranium to one another. So it's going to result in literally an overlapping weave of status lightnings. And then just to give you a breakdown, the totals of my stats here. So there's my melee right there. 2,264. We got 95 might. We got 450 valor and 192 proficiency. Our defense is at 174 resilience and 64 resolve. Literally the barest of minimums that you can get by with right now. Honestly, if I could drop these lower and jack up my damage a bit more, I probably would. Range damage right now, we got precision at 367, valor at 450, proficiency again 192, giving us a total score of 4,583 ranged. And then a heroic score here of 6,121. So now with that being said, let's hop in here and check out this build in action, shall we? We're going to set up the harm room here. We're going to check out this build in action. So we're going to set it to brutal difficulty. So enemies will be power 195. We're going to do a synthoid group just because it's a big group of dudes. And we're going to do the largest group that there is because, again, it is a street sweeper. This is a room clearing build. This is a shotgun for the game build, all right? And we're going to see it in action. So that's the thing here. You can see here, no buffs, no hazards, just all killing power, okay? So here we go. Paint as many guys as you can, and then bye, Felicia. And that's it. That's it. That's the whole wave done in a couple of laser shots and a punch. The street sweeper in action. It is literally insanity. Literal insanity as it wipes these guys out. So there's a couple of tactics that are super key to this build. The first, of course, is to spread as much vibranium as possible, as quickly as possible. And then you want to fly up and you want to just hit that sonic punch. That'll trigger all your status leaks. And because of the setup, we have so many status leaks now. And then the cryo double procs. The cryo double procs, as you can see. So this is a super deadly build. I highly recommend investing heavily in the status leak build. It is truly the way. Well, there you guys go. So that is the new perfected street sweeper build. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. You'll notice that I didn't do a skill section on this because with the gear set up this way, your skill perks really make them work for you. In this build, you really just want to focus on hitting everybody with vibranium and then slamming the ground with your signature attack. This requires no other special skills to work other than that. Juicing up your laser skills will obviously be good, and putting your heroic level, champion levels, that's what they're called, into your range and heroics, of course, are going to help your crit and crit chance, perk chance. Those things are just going to help, but are not necessary for this build to seriously pop off. So that's it. That's all. We don't need fancy skills. We just need the gear with these perks on it to make it pop. That is the power. That is the street sweeper. That is the power. That is Iron Man. That is the power of I Love You 3000. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. If you found this helpful in any way, shape, or form, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe, make sure that your notifications are turned on so that you get notified the next time I drop some new content. And of course, don't forget to check me out live on Twitch, where I'm probably live right now, twitch.tv/mammothego. I love you guys 3000. Thank you. We'll see you next time.